I found it interesting that Declan Doyle said what he said about DJ Moore. It revealed to me or suggested to me that they're trying to really handle this delicate situation in a way that says they're concerned. They're not getting him the football. Nobody should try to be fooling you that say that they are.
Oh, they're not getting involved.
There's no concerted effort to get DJ Moore more involved, and I don't understand it. And I think that when you look at this Bear offense, there's a lot of positives going on. They're 9-4. They're on the verge of their 10th victory. We're talking playoffs. Football's relevant again in Chicago. It's great, Mully. It's
yes.
But if we're going to talk about the DJ Moore issue, the fact of the matter is that he is in the midst of a very disappointing season individually.
Well, he's in the midst of being an afterthought in that offense.
He is overlooked.
And I thought he would be more centerpiece.
He's paid to be.
He is paid
He's paid to be. And NFL teams, when that happens, something's gone wrong. This is not by design.
But I think what he is saying, when you listen to what we just played, what he is saying is, well, it's not DJ's fault. He's out there and he's running his routes and he's doing exactly what he's told to do. It's not his fault. So then whose fault is it?
Whose fault is it? You basically are either looking at the play caller or the quarterback or a combination of both.
So you say that they're not trying to get the ball to him, which I would absolutely agree with because that's what the numbers tell you. I'm curious. Rome Odunze missed a game. So you're down, a top receiver, and DJ Moore has 3 targets, 1 reception for -4 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, is he targeted more than 3 times this week?
He better be. Yes.
Does he catch more than 1 pass?
Yes.
Are his yards for a positive or more negative?
Yes. Those are easy questions to answer.
But I'm saying...
But even that doesn't mean that there's going to be significant progress.
I mean, what would be the number of targets?
I think you want to see... You would ideally like to see double digits.
What's his Randy ratio?
I would like to see if the Bears throw 30 times, DJ Moore targeted between 8 and 10.
I'm not arguing with that, but here's how beaten...
I'll explain why in a second.
Here's how beaten I am as a DJ Moore fan.
Mm-hmm.
If you got him if you threw to him 6 times, I think 3 of them would be really good plays.
Well, I think that's a good way to look at it. 6, that's a very low bar.
Target. It's so low.
You're the same guy that wants him to Caleb to complete 70% of his passes, and you say the standard is the standard. Don't lower your standards. I know, but you endorsed it. Don't lower your standards for DJ Moore because I think DJ Moore, you have somebody that you got to get ready for the teams that are coming up next. And you want to look at this game not as a preseason to the postseason, or the postseason run, if you will. But this is a Browns defense that is very good in certain areas. Denzel Ward is one of those cornerbacks that is pretty elite. Is that overstating it? And DJ Moore needs to get going. So you've got a challenge with Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward and some of the other pieces on that defense. But for your passing game to be hitting on all cylinders heading into the playoffs, DJ Moore's got to get going.
I don't have this in front of me, but I wonder what the number of yards per throw is. In other words, how far off the line of scrimmage is he when they throw him the ball? I would imagine it's a fairly small number.
To him specifically or in general? Yeah, that's a really good question. I'd like to get that number. Where's Clay Harbor when you need him? One of these obscure statistics that he'll pull out of his pocket. I think that anecdotally, just in your head, I know what you're saying because it seems like they're either giving him the ball horizontally or laterally.
Yes.
Or they're not really pushing the ball down the field.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's a product of pass protection or lack thereof, or it's a product of him not running the right routes or running crisp routes, like Clay has suggested on occasion.
Yes.
It's everything right now. But
what I mean, here's the question you have to ask yourself when you look at DJ Moore. Is they're paying him, is it $22 million?
I think it's closer to 25.
$25 million. Okay. So what percentage of touches should you get a game if you're making $25 million?
You should get, if they're throwing 30 times, you should get 8 to 10. there is not just a ratio to be forced, but there's an economic reality about NFL payrolls and why you pay guys what you pay them.
I agree with you.
DJ Moore, by any definition, with apologies to Declan Doyle, who I do appreciate on a weekly basis, I'm with you. The Declan Distillery is always worth hearing how he tells us what Ben Johnson really means. But there's no way anybody's buying the fact that they're happy with what DJ Moore is doing.
Well, I think he's avoiding saying it's DJ Moore's fault because it doesn't appear to be his fault. It's not. I can make you do a lot of things. I can't make you throw the ball to me. And that seems to be what the problem is. It feels like, whether this is true or not, it feels like
it's pretty damning what you
Caleb
said, but I don't
throwing
disagree.
the ball to Rome Odunze.
Yeah,
Caleb seems to enjoy throwing the ball to the rookie, to
Luther Burden.
Luther Burden III.
He really does.
He seems to enjoy that.
And you know why, though? But that's interesting.
Yeah.
Luther Burden III. When I say that, what do people picture? Him running a route, running the type of route that Luther Burden III runs. He's coming out of the break. He's clean. It's tight. All these things, they're crisp routes, the way they refer to crisp routes. I think when you think of DJ Moore, I don't have the same image in my head. My mind's eye doesn't see him running similar types of routes that clean.
I see him sometimes in motion, maybe catching a ball at the line of scrimmage, or like running up the middle of the field. I don't see him in space ever when I picture this season with DJ.
I wonder if he's ever going to be that guy, though, at this stage of his career. And I wonder if our expectation that he was going to be Ben Johnson's version, the Bears version of Amon-Ra St. Brown, was nothing more than our imagination.
Clearly it was. Clearly. You just looked at him, and he's similar height and size, and he's kind of a yak guy himself. He can make a big play when he gets the ball. So you figure, wow, if they put him on one of those crossing patterns, he could catch the ball and go around people and do great things. That hasn't happened at all.
You know what I heard a little bit from Declan Doyle, and I know he didn't intend this to be the case. It's us reading into it, guys who've covered teams for a long time. I heard a coach in an organization that does not want to address this until after the season.
Oh, there's no doubt about
that.
They
don't want to reference it. They don't want to pay attention to it.
It's been like 5 games in a row. But
Mully, but they're winning. And as they win, they don't want to create problems. And this is a creation of a problem. And it's something they're going to have to deal with from the big picture standpoint. You're not going to pay DJ Moore $25 million to have 700 receiving yards.
Well,
okay?
And again, I think that there's what happens is usually wide receivers are the type of personalities that do create problems. You see it going on in Philadelphia. You see different players moving different places. It's happened in San Francisco.
He's not a diva, though.
That's what I was going to say.
He's not diva Moore. He's DJ Moore.
He's DJ.
And he's not that guy.
He's not going to throw a wobbler. He's not going to be a bad teammate. He's not. But can you imagine what it's like for him to make that money and have this production?
Yes.
And you don't think he's adding up what that leads to and where he will wind up or how this will go? I'm just saying, whether they want to admit it or not, and I agree with you, it's smart of them not to admit it and not to bother with it, but it is this, there's people standing there waving giant red flags whenever he's on the field at this point.
They do, and the reality of it is very uncomfortable because when you talk about an issue you don't want to confront, and frankly don't need to until after the season, you've got a quarterback who is your franchise quarterback, the guy that you are going to win because of at some point in time, and he just doesn't have a chemistry with your most highly paid receiver. And that's just the reality they can't avoid.